The art of hosting, mastering etiquette at your next dinner party. In an age where social interactions often blur between virtual and physical spaces, hosting remains a timeless art form that requires both grace and intentionality. For those who value refined gatherings, understanding modern hosting etiquette is essential to creating memorable experiences that leave guests feeling welcomed, engaged, and appreciated. A well-hosted dinner party reflects not only your personal style but also your ability to balance hospitality with practicality. From selecting the right ambience to anticipating guest needs without overstepping boundaries, every decision contributes to the overall success of your event. Setting the stage for success. Your home serves as the foundation for any gathering, so creating an inviting atmosphere begins long before guests arrive. Consider how lighting, music, and decor interact to create a cohesive environment that matches the tone of your event. For formal dinners, opt for soft ambient lighting combined with elegant table settings. Casual affairs might benefit from warm candlelight and curated playlists featuring familiar tracks. Always ensure that temperature control is optimal, neither too hot nor too cold. Seating arrangements play a crucial role in facilitating conversation flow. Grouping tables strategically can encourage meaningful connections while avoiding awkward silences between strangers. Reserve prime seating positions for honored guests or those requiring special accommodations. Guest list curation. Balance familiarity with diversity by including people from different walks of life who will engage in stimulating conversations. Dietary considerations. Proactively inquire about food allergies and preferences during RSVPs to demonstrate thoughtfulness in your planning. Personal touches such as handwritten place cards or small welcome gifts add layers of care that elevate ordinary events into extraordinary memories. These gestures signal that you've invested time and energy into making each guest feel valued. Arrival logistics are equally important. Provide clear directions through digital maps or printed guides, especially for out-of-town visitors. Designate a greeter who can warmly welcome attendees upon arrival and offer assistance with coats or luggage. Crafting the perfect menu experience. A successful menu balances culinary creativity with practical execution. Begin by considering dietary restrictions, cultural backgrounds, and seasonal availability when planning dishes. This shows respect for individual differences while ensuring everyone has something enjoyable to eat. Offer a mix of courses that allows guests to experience variety without overwhelming them. Start with light appetizers, progress to heartier mains, and conclude with satisfying desserts. Vary textures and flavors to maintain interest throughout the meal. Consider the pacing of service carefully. Inexperienced hosts sometimes rush meals, leaving guests hungry for more interaction rather than nourishment. Allow ample time for conversations between courses without letting anyone become uncomfortable waiting. Serving wine appropriately enhances the dining experience significantly. Match varietals with courses based on their flavor profiles. Lighter whites pair well with seafood, full-bodied reds complement rich meats. Keep glasses filled but never overflowing. Food presentation matters greatly in formal settings. Neatly arranged platters with vibrant colors make even simple dishes look appealing. When serving family style, use clean utensils and replenish portions regularly to avoid empty plates. Navigating social dynamics with grace. As host, you occupy a delicate position between participant and facilitator. While you want to join conversations naturally, maintaining awareness of group dynamics ensures everyone feels included and comfortable. Create opportunities for mingling by intentionally placing guests near one another. If someone appears disengaged, gently introduce them to others sharing similar interests or professional backgrounds. Avoid drawing attention to discomfort through forced introductions. Be mindful of conversational lulls and know when to step in with relevant topics or anecdotes. However, refrain from dominating discussions unless necessary. Let natural dialogues unfold while remaining available as a resource for direction or entertainment. When conflicts arise, address them discreetly without taking sides. Offer alternative perspectives that could ease tensions without appearing biased. Sometimes simply changing subject matter or offering refreshments can redirect negative energies effectively. Encourage participation by asking open-ended questions rather than yes/no queries. Invite guests to share stories about their week or favorite travel destinations. Active listening demonstrates genuine interest in others' lives. The power of thoughtful gestures, small acts of consideration speak volumes about your character as a host. Anticipate basic needs such as bathroom locations, coat hooks, and drink refills before they're explicitly requested. These attentiveness displays professionalism without seeming intrusive. Provide a variety of beverage options catering to different tastes and hydration levels. Include sparkling water, herbal teas, and non-alcoholic alternatives alongside alcoholic selections. Rotate drinks periodically to prevent stale offerings. Plan restrooms ahead of time by checking functionality and cleanliness. Stock paper products, hand sanitizers, and fresh towels in accessible areas. Consider setting up temporary stations for larger groups needing additional facilities. Offer children's activities if applicable, allowing parents uninterrupted conversation time. Simple crafts, board games, or supervised outdoor play can entertain younger guests while keeping them safe. Familiarize yourself with emergency procedures in case of accidents or medical issues. Know location of first aid kits, fire exits, and local emergency numbers. Share this information discreetly with trusted guests beforehand if appropriate. Managing time transitions smoothly. A well-paced evening flows effortlessly from one activity to the next without abrupt interruptions. Plan transitions between courses, conversations, and entertainment so guests don't feel rushed or left hanging. Signal upcoming changes subtly through visual cues or gentle reminders. When moving from dinner to dessert, perhaps mention the new course while clearing plates from the previous stage. Transition to music or dancing after providing sufficient time for informal chats. Keep track of key moments using a silent timer if needed. For example, note when guests have been seated for an hour or when the last course was served. Adjust timing based on observed comfort levels rather than strict schedules. Allow flexibility within structured plans. If conversations are particularly engaging, extend certain segments rather than adhering rigidly to predetermined timelines. Maintain a relaxed yet organized approach to time management. End the evening with a graceful sign-off that leaves positive impressions lasting beyond the final handshake. Express sincere gratitude for attendance, acknowledge special contributions, and send guests off with heartfelt goodbyes. Post-event follow-up etiquette. The impact of your hosting extends far beyond the actual event itself. Thoughtful follow-ups reinforce relationships built during the gathering while showing appreciation for participants' time and effort. Send personalized thank you notes within 24 hours expressing genuine gratitude. Mention specific moments or conversations that stood out, demonstrating true engagement rather than generic acknowledgments. Share photos from the event via email or social media with permission, highlighting joyful moments captured during the gathering. This keeps the memory alive and invites future collaborations or invitations. Gather feedback anonymously if desired, using surveys or casual check-ins to understand what worked well and areas for improvement. Approach this process with openness rather than defensiveness. Maintain contact through periodic updates about shared interests or ongoing projects discussed during the event. Nurturing these connections turns one-time guests into lifelong friends and collaborators. Elevating hostess skills through continuous learning. Hosting excellence develops over time through practice, observation, and refinement of skills. Stay informed about evolving trends in hospitality by reading industry publications or attending workshops focused on modern entertaining techniques. Study classic etiquette manuals alongside contemporary resources to gain perspective across generations. Understanding historical practices provides context for current norms while appreciating timeless principles still relevant today. Observe skilled hosts at restaurants, private clubs, and social functions to learn from real-world examples. Note how professionals manage large groups, handle unexpected situations, and maintain high standards consistently. Experiment with different themes and formats to discover what resonates most authentically with your personality. Some may prefer intimate salons while others thrive in grand galas. Find your signature style through exploration. Join online communities dedicated to hospitality enthusiasts who exchange ideas, troubleshoot challenges, and celebrate successes together. These networks provide support systems for continuous growth in your hosting journey. Creating lasting memories through exceptional hospitality. An exceptional host understands that true magic lies in blending organization with spontaneity. While meticulous preparation establishes structure, it's the unplanned moments, laughter shared around an impromptu dance floor or deep conversations sparked by curiosity, that transform good events into unforgettable experiences. Become attuned to subtle signals indicating when to intervene or when to let things unfold organically. Trust your instincts developed through past experiences while staying receptive to new possibilities emerging unexpectedly. Remember that every gathering offers learning opportunities regardless of its scale or complexity. Reflect honestly after each event about what succeeded and what could improve, using these insights to refine your approach continuously. Cultivate patience with yourself as you develop mastery over hosting nuances. Progress takes time, and perfection isn't expected overnight. Celebrate incremental improvements rather than fixating solely on ideal outcomes. Ultimately, great hosting stems from sincerity and warmth towards others. When your enthusiasm for connecting people shines through, guests respond positively, creating ripples of goodwill that enhance both your reputation and the joy of sharing space with loved ones. Conclusion: mastering hosting etiquette transforms ordinary gatherings into remarkable occasions that linger in guests' minds long after the final toast. By combining thoughtful preparation with authentic connection, you set the standard for exceptional hospitality that honors tradition while embracing modern sensibilities. To truly excel as a host, commit to continual growth through self-reflection, peer observations, and experiential learning. With dedication and grace, you'll cultivate an enviable legacy of outstanding entertaining that inspires others to raise their own hosting game.